Good morning, welcome to the Moa Public Library. We're here today to do a chair yoga class to allow us to settle, breathe, stretch, and then meditate. So sitting however is comfortable for you, see if you can scoot yourself back into the chair so that your back comfortably rests into the chair. Now we have arms, so be mindful. So you're gonna release your arms down, move the shoulders back, lift the arms and just spread them out and see if that squeezes the shoulders a little more in the back. Tuck the lumbar spine into the chair back, settle into however is comfortable as you sit with your back against the chair and your feet resting on the mat, on the blocks or the floor. And then just release your arms down slowly and keep your posture nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Find the rhythm of your natural breath. And ask yourself, what do I need to gather to myself at the start of my practice? Peace, patience, grounding. Do I need space in my thoughts, my body, my heart, my mind? Do I need to let go of something, a distraction, a worry, a fear, tension, stress? Where can I send myself to feel nourished? What do I feel when I swallow gently? Do I feel a little dehydrated? Do I notice that maybe I need to drink a little more water? What's my energy level? Give yourself a rating, 1 to 10. How do you feel energetically? Feel the rise and the fall in the breath, and just let the breath naturally deepen. Letting it move a little lower into the chest, into the lower belly. Releasing the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then just releasing your hands, just rest them right into your lap and say to yourself, I am grounded. And so as you ground down, visualize a place on the earth that you love. Imagine that you're standing there, your feet are down, you're feeling the energy, the warmth, the coolness, the moisture, whatever you notice, depending on where it is you've chosen to stand in your mind's eye. And as you ground down and you breathe in, imagine that you're pulling that air all the way up and out the crown of the head. And as you do so, notice maybe the breath gets bigger. So we're going to take our thumb and touch it to our ring finger and let your hands rest right in your lap. And this is your lung point. So as you breathe in and out, focus on how the lungs feel. See if you feel like you can just gently, without an effort, pull in more air. So I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling through the nose. And I'm filling myself with oxygen. And I visualize that as I'm breathing in through the nose, I'm sending this oxygen into the body and it's bubbling around like little bubbles in a seltzer glass. And I'm relaxing anything that still needs attention. And I'm swallowing gently. And now place the tip of your tongue behind your 2 front teeth and release the jaw. Soften the back of the throat. Keep the breath moving in and out. Create space. I am breathing into the space that I'm holding for myself so that I'm fully present in the practice today. And now you're just going to touch your thumb to your pinky finger. This taps into your emotional, spiritual body. So what emotions come up for you? Worry, tension, fear, stress, the unknown. And can you detach from negative emotions so you can bring into yourself that sensation of connection? Now you may not be able to change something immediately, but you're changing your attention and your reaction to what you cannot control. So I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out here. And I'm noticing any sensations that I'm activating. I'm releasing distractions. I'm releasing negative energy so that I can bring into myself that sense of being true to my true self from the inside out. And a couple more breaths gently in and out without an effort. And then I just release my hands a little bit, wiggle the fingers, and this time I'm going to take my thumb and bring it in so that if it can, touch the pinky finger, and I'm going to curl around the thumb and let it rest right in my lap. And now as I breathe in, right in the center of your palm is the acupressure point for calmness that connects right to the base of the sternum. So when you bring your fingers in, if you've ever seen a baby, when they're agitated, they come in and they do this. So you're going to inhale and you're going to squeeze your fingers around your thumb, not so hard that you dislocate your thumb, please. You're going to squeeze your thumb, take a breath, and say to yourself, I am calm from the inside out. And then you exhale and you soften your fingers and you relax your shoulders and you soften around your eyes. Release your hands down so you're not working so hard. And inhale, I am calm in the center of my being. And I exhale and I let the breath go. I am calm, inhale, in the center of my being. And I let go. Now roll your palms up into your lap and ask yourself, what do I need to receive from my practice today? Maybe you just need a pause. And then do a little assessment, internal assessment. What can I let go of that takes up too much space in my thoughts, my jaw, my body, my heart, anywhere, my feet? And then ask yourself to give yourself permission to move forward. You want to move forward into this day with a strong, sure, steady step, but with flexibility and inner strength. A confident breath, a calm mind, strong body, a relaxed heart. Good. And then as you breathe right here, breathing in and out, just wiggle your fingers a little bit. Notice any sensations that you feel. Wiggle your toes. Bring that awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. So you just want to bring this up and down the body like an electrical current. Now we're going to mind the arms. We're going to bring the hands out. And as I do, I want to feel the stretching through to the shoulders. And then I'm going to bring my arms up and just tap my head, so I can clear the stuff that doesn't work. There are many acupressure points up here, and this helps if you feel really preoccupied, worried, tense. It's a great thing to do, just to allow your mind to make a physical connection so that you get more circulation. Open up some acupressure points, release tension. Tuck your chin and move your fingers to the back like you're doing, going to the point of an uppercase V. And then you inhale and you lift up gently without throwing your head back. And you just move it up and down, softening the jaw, softening the neck. I am open, I am relaxing, I am breathing in, I am breathing out into the space that I have now just dedicated for myself and for my practice. And now I'm going to release the arms out to the side. I have arms on the chair, so I can use my arms here. Soften the shoulders down. And now I'm going to make a gentle fist and bring it over so I can open up the lung point. So I'm going to just gently tap. Now, we have a lot of heavy rain here today, so on a heavy rainy day, with the barometric pressure being heavy, you can feel heavy-headed, congested. You can feel lethargic, tired. You can feel that need to just kind of curl in. So you want to give yourself permission to do what you need to do for yourself today. But at the same time, allow your body to take a deeper breath. Good, and then we switch and we open up the opposite side and we just breathe right here. Sometimes we don't even know when the breath is stuck. Now, when I rock back and forth now, I'm going to go to the opposite side. I'm going to take my hand and I'm just going to massage from the sternum, top of the sternum to the shoulder. I am releasing any emotions that no longer serve me, so I am calm and relaxed and at ease. And allow the shoulder to move back so you're not carrying so much on you do not have to carry the weight of the world. I know it's very hard, but we try. And you bring your elbows down, let this weight here, and now you tap. Little circles, just a little circle. Now this also helps to release the shoulder capsule, opposite side. So I roll that shoulder back, and now I'm just going to massage right here, moving this shoulder gently back, improving posture, opening up a little up through the tops of the ribs, allowing myself to take a deeper breath, and then you pat, just like you would pat a baby. If you're feeling agitated, this is a great thing to do. And notice how maybe all of a sudden you feel like a string has been released or a rubber band is less tense. Little circle. Now we're going to bring your fingers into the center of the chest, and we're going to open up through the center of the chest, just tapping right here. Relax the jaw, soften the face. Right through the center of the chest, we open up those meridians that connect the organs of the body and the lines of the meridian. Land right here. Now I'm going to release that left arm. I'm going to take my right hand, and from that left shoulder, I'm going to make a little circle right at the center. So I come down from the shoulder, and then I stop, and I tap around. So there's a lot of information going around in the world that we need to process. Sometimes, like people will say to me, I get so nervous when I watch the news. Then don't watch the news. Shut yourself off from it. You do not have to watch all of it, and you do need to have some tools that will help you detach from what you cannot control. And so we tap right here. And generally, you know that it's open when you get a spontaneous yawn. Now, we may not get that today, but generally, if somebody yawns, it starts the thank you. When it starts a yawn, then it spreads. And now I'm going to shake my hands. Now, think about what you carried today or this week. So today's Thursday. Your purse, your groceries, your family, a child's hand, papers, books, I don't know, just shake it out. You don't have to carry everything. Bring it up, bring it out, bring it down, bring it forward. Good, now I'm going to tap my feet so I can energize my nerve endings. This is a great thing to do early in the day, especially if you feel fatigued. Great to do early afternoon. Do not do this at night. You won't sleep. And you don't need to call me and say, I couldn't sleep because I did this. Now shake. Bring it up, bring it out, bring it around. Keep going. Now pause and feel that. Now it may feel like dancing ants. It may feel like little movement in your legs. As you widen your legs a little bit, you're going to bring your hands right to your knees. I'm going to sit a little bit forward in the chair because now I want to move the spine. So I'm going to curl back into a cat and start small. Inhale into my dog. And I breathe with the movement. So I inhale and I lift up. And my eyes are soft and my throat is relaxed and my jaw's unclenched. And I inhale and I exhale. Now, when you find the rhythm is comfortable and maybe you can use some more of a deeper stretch, you can roll it forward and roll it back. And you find the rhythm of what works for you. There's nothing to say you have to change anything. You get a yawn, you go with it. That means something has been released, and that is the gift of the practice. And you roll back, and you inhale, lift up. When you lift up, hold it. Shoulders down, take a breath. Feel that stretch all the way up. 1, 2, 3, release, curl back. As big as you can. 1, 2, 3, and then just ripple the spine up and see how you feel. Good, small, tiny circle, stir the pot. So whatever it is that needs to be released, we let go of. And then when you come to the back of this rotation, you pause and you reverse and you go the other way. Now we want to activate the 6 directions of the spine. So we're going to bring the legs together just a little bit. I'm going to release my arms down. I want to inhale. So when I inhale and I lift up and I exhale and I bring it down, take a breath with you. Inhale. Exhale. Let out a ha. Inhale through the nose. Exhale a ha. In and out. In. Feel like you're a beautiful piece of material just moving in the breeze. Good. You're floating. You're flexible. You're releasing. When you come up, stretch up for a minute. Oh, if you got to moan, go ahead, because where else can you moan in public? So roll, roll it out from side to side, stretch it out. Feel like you can reach that thing that's on the top shelf without stressing. Good, now we'll bring it to the front, a little X here. Rolling through the waistband, opening up stuff that feels stuck around the waistband, and then pause. Now we're going to inhale, lift up, right arm down, left arm over, and I look under my arm if that's comfortable for my neck. Otherwise, I keep my head at neutral. And I'm just rocking gently here, opening the side body. Couple more. One more to the right, and then to the left, and then pause. Roll the shoulders a little bit. See if you can release some tension here. And then reverse your circle. Good, and now I'm gonna bring my arms up like a big Y. Soften the shoulders down, and we are going to rotate through the waistband and float the arms down, get a little twist. Look down to the floor. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, opposite side. So we diagonally move stuff to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Now when I inhale and I exhale to the left. Now if my arm or if I have issues with my shoulder, keep it low. If I'm comfortable, I can twist. Maybe look behind at the thumb. And then twist to the other side. See if you can follow and track the nail. Now you make it what works for you. You have a shoulder, neck, back issue. You make it what works. You don't have to go deep. You make where you are today part of your practice that works for you. And then one more on each side. So one more to the right if you're on that side. If you're on the opposite side, doesn't matter. Good, and now come back to center. Now go into your dog and cat and see if you feel like you're, ooh, I'm moving that spine, I'm flexible, I'm at ease. I'm inhaling and lifting up. I'm exhaling and I'm letting go. I'm creating space. I'm flexible, beautiful with the yawning, keep it up. Inhale, lift up. Now, when I curl back this time, I'm gonna look to the right and curl back. Inhale, lift up. Look to the left and curl back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, be mindful of your neck. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to center. Rock a little bit from side to side. See how your sitting bones feel as you meet the chair today. Good. Pause. Now, as I set my feet as if I'm standing, you want to be mindful that your knees and your ankles are in alignment. So you don't want your feet back too far. You want your hips and your knees to be in alignment. You want your shoulders and your hips to be in alignment. Now we're going to take a breath right here, and I want to feel where I need to pull energy. So we're going to do what's called water wheel. So I'm going to let my hands hang for a moment, bring my shoulders back and down. Ideally, it's better without a chair arms, but you know, we go with the flow of this. Now we're going to inhale, and when I come down, I want to come nice, flat, straight back. I want to come down, rest my torso on my legs, take a breath. I want to feel how my lower body feels. See if you feel some energy. Now I'm going to pull that up. So I bend the elbows and I bring it up the side of the body. I bring it all the way up, just like a water wheel. And I bring it forward and I bring it back down. So I inhale and I bring up everything I need so that I feel grounded in my thoughts. And exhale, and I let go of stuff that doesn't work. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Let the breath out. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Exhale, let it go. A couple more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Now, when you bring it up and your arms are parallel, bring your shoulders down. Don't let them come up toward your ears. Feel what you feel between one hand and the other. And now just bring it in until you come right into temple pose. So you're going to come into a mudra. Back 3 fingers, release and touch, index fingers, point, thumbs, cross. I stretch up, wiggle it up like I'm an elongated triangle. Set the shoulders down and away, and now I rock in crescent moon. So I bring myself to my highest point, like I'm at the top of a mountain. Nothing can knock me down. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm at ease, I'm listening, I'm noticing, I'm breathing, I'm shifting, I'm releasing. Anything that doesn't work for me, I get out of the way of it. Now, when I come back to the right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. I don't have to touch the floor, but I wanna stretch as big as I can. Inhale, stretch it all out. See if you feel like you can open up through that side body. Really moving out of the ribs so you can take a deeper breath. And you may find that as you do this, maybe you go a little lower. There's no competition here. This is all about where you are in your own space. Good. And when I come all the way back up, arms are up, I stretch it up, I exhale. Now when I come back, I'm gonna fly. So I want my arms to come behind, squeeze the shoulders on the back like I'm a bird. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, where do I need to fly? Excel, move, flow. Exhale, press it back. Keep your head an extension of the spine. Don't let it go too far forward or back. Exhale. Feel that movement all the way up, also down the lower back. Exhale. And one more. Inhale, lift up. Stretch it up. Moan if you gotta moan it out. Good. Now I'm gonna bring it so my elbow comes down to my hip. Be mindful. Other arm comes up. Now, see if you feel like you have a constriction, like, it's tight. My throat, my chest, my belly, my ribs, and then soften it. Good. And then pause. Bring your hands right in and bring your shoulders down and imagine you're holding a tray. Now on this tray is everything that annoys you. So fill it all up. Whatever you want to put on there, thoughts, words, people, blah, blah, blah. The news, frustration, annoyance. And don't be scared now. We're going to get rid of it. Now feel how heavy it is. Now we're going to bring it forward. I'm going to take a big, deep breath. Inhale. I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to dump it. And I'm going to go, ha! Good. Inhale. Ha! Let it go. Ha! Ha! You may get a heat burst. Ha! Or a burst of heat, depending on how you want to put it. Go. Ha! Keep going. Ha! All the stuff you can't control, let it out. Keep going. Now pause, bring it in, and shake it out. Now feel it. See if it feels lighter. Maybe you're not carrying so much. Maybe you had a burst of heat in here. Now think about the things that make you smile, that makes you laugh, that brings you peace, joy, beauty, contentment, a gorgeous flower, a sunset, a memory of a vacation. Doesn't matter what it is, a child's in your life that makes you smile, whatever it is. Relax the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulders onto the back body, open up the heart, and breathe in that space. And see if you can settle something. See if in your mind's eye you could bring this beauty to your inner self. And now we're going to bring that around us. We've made space to let go of other stuff. So we inhale and we gather more of the things that make us feel good. Exhale. And then we gather more of it. In. Out. In. Gather it. There's more than enough to go around. This is not like the Black Friday sale where everyone's hysterical. You're going to miss the sale. You're going to get it. You're going to bring it to yourself. It's going to be effortless. It's going to surround you with peace and beauty and contentment. And then you're going to rest. As you come now up, you're going to bring it right to your heart because this is the gift you give yourself. And now you rock. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am at ease. I'm moving from side to side. Nothing can knock me down. I am at ease within myself to think a new thought, to gather to myself a new perspective, to change a viewpoint, to pause. And now pause. Little circle. So this is the seed of contentment that you want to plant. And now if you want, you circle it around. You're holding this gift of yourself, to yourself, for yourself, belongs only to you. And then you pause at the back of this circle and you roll around and you go the other way. Good. Release your arms. Let your arms come down to the side, like you're at top of a mountain again. Shoulders are back. I'm going to lift my arms up, sink the shoulders down. Inhale, reach up into my goddess pose. Pull down what you need: strength, courage, confidence, healing, awareness. I don't know, fill it up. Don't live in lack. When you live in lack and fear, you have no room for abundance. Breathe. Now bring it down and gentle fist. We're going to open and close the gate. In and out. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Take a breath with you as you move. Now I'm going to open and close my fingers. I'm going to open like I'm expanding and bring in what I need. I open the heart, open the gate. Open to possibility and opportunity. Open up to creativity, a new thought, inner awareness, tapping into imagination, inspiration. And then pause, release your hands. Pause, stir the pot. Small or medium, don't go too large. Let all that settle. And then pause at the back and reverse your circle. Pause. Now I'm going to take my right hand, slide it underneath the back of the thigh of the right leg, and I'm going to lift it up. The left foot grounds down. I want to be nice and level. I don't want to lean. So I want to keep myself nice and grounded and open the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kick it out. 1, 2. Don't snap the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to point the toe, tap, and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rest it. Take a breath. Feel this. Now, if I look at my legs, my right knee now is back a little bit more because I've moved into the hip socket. Opposite side, take a breath, inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As always, you're mindful of your own body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, especially when it comes to knee or hip injuries or replacements. Now you kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to point. Point, tap, flex, tap, flex, tap, flex, tap, flex, tap. Couple more. Pause. Notice that the knees are now the same and roll it around. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Now open up your arms. I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to bring it behind my back like I'm going to slide it into my jean pocket. If I have an injury and I can't go back that far, you make it as comfortable as you can. You want to slide the shoulder back. Take a breath, and we're going to pulse the arm back and front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, circle. 1, small. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and over. 1. You don't have to go far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release that arm, shake it out, roll it around. And then reverse. See how it feels. Take a measurement. Should be longer. All right, left arm. Take that right hand, slide it into your jean pocket. So this side's a little tighter for me. I don't judge. I take a breath. And I pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now I'm going to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you bring it down and you shake it out. Shake and shake and shake. Roll this shoulder around, roll both. 2, 3, reverse. 1, 2, 3, measure. Now, right here, we're just going to rock side to side. My head's at neutral, my shoulders are down, I'm moving through the waistband. Now, if I want more, I can clasp my hands or I can invert my hands. If I want it deeper, I can bend that right elbow. I can do it in any position. If this doesn't work for me, I don't do it. Now pause and release it. Now I want to work on, if my hips and my shoulders are in alignment, hopefully I can work with my neck. So I take my left arm and I bring it and press down. This is going to be like I Dream Up Jeannie. And I press it down. I sit up nice and tall, my head is back. My right hand and arm are on top. I pulse left for 10. 1, I keep my gaze forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Roll your head. See if you have a little more space. So my left side's a little tight, but we're going to work on that. So right arm, left on top, and we go right. Press down. So it's not this. Okay? It's firm. And then you go to the right. Keep gaze forward, chin in line with the sternum. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause, release the arms, roll your head. See if your chin can come a little more toward the shoulder. Now, also ask yourself, where's your head in space? So if your head is here, you can't turn your neck. You're not going to go anywhere. So you want to make sure you bring your head back. Now I'm going to take my 2 fingers. I'm going to bring it onto my chin. I'm going to hold so I'm confident here that my shoulders are down. And I'm just going to turn. I'm not pushing. I relax the shoulders. I relax the neck. I take a breath. And then I come back to center, and now I'm going to switch. I'm going to go the other way. Oh, a little better. See where you are here. Release that. Pretend your nose is a pencil, and you're going to roll it small, tiny circle. And then when you come to the bottom, roll the other way. Pause. Now I want to open up through the neck a little more. So I take my hands and I press right on the top of the chest. Elbows come down and I lift my chin, and you're going to feel a stretch through the front of the throat. I'm not throwing my head back. I'm going to open and close without touching my teeth together. I feel that stretch. Good. And now keep this here and tuck the chin and now roll. Pause. Keep the weight here. Come to neutral. Roll your head. Exhale to center. Roll the other way. Ooh, a little better. Give yourself credit. Take a pause. Release. Stir the pot. Small, medium. If you want to go really big, go for it. But if this is too big for you, you don't do it. So you make it the expression that you need. And when you come to the back of the rotation, whatever one you choose, you go the other way. So do at least 3. If you need 4, 5, 6, you need more, you make it what you need. Good. Couple more right here just to make that shoulder-hip connection. I want to widen my stance. My heels are in, my toes are out. I'm nice and tall. And I'm just going to roll my shoulder toward the knee. My nose is heading toward my toes. And I come up and down on the opposite side. Little diagonal stretch here. See how that feels? Now, I'm going to come up. If I am good and I want more, I'm going to roll my head and I'm going to bring my head as low as I can, ear to the floor, elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll. And up. And notice one side may not feel the same as the other. And up, and last one on each side. And opposite side. And roll around. See how you feel. And pause and reverse and go the other way. Today I'm going to keep everybody in the chair because it's a little cold on the floor today. If you choose to go on the floor, rock it a little bit from side to side. Bring your feet together. Sit back in the chair. Feel your posture. So left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Feel the breath. And say to yourself, I am different now because I'm taking a deeper breath. I'm more stretched out. I've let go of, fill in the blank. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I am at ease. I am tall because I've let go of, name it. I feel different because I'm connected, balanced, and at ease. I am grounded, rooted, and supported by my own inner strength. My mind is calm and relaxed. I am reflecting on the things I gained from my practice. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. I am my own person. Everything I need is already within me. I need to let go of the things that keep me preoccupied so I can focus on the things that create a sense of wholeness, WHOLENESS, within myself. Now you can keep your hands right here. You can cross your hands over your heart. You can bring your palms down, palms up if you need to receive something. If you feel you still need to ground, you can bring your palms down. You decide what you need for yourself. And I'm just going to play the bowls and let the sound of the bowl create a deeper level of relaxation. And if your brain starts to percolate on things that you have to do next, just say to yourself, no, 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 no. I'm not going there now. I'm relaxed and I'm focused into this space at this moment during this practice. And just for a few moments, you're going to breathe. Take 3 long, slow breaths. Sink the shoulders a little more down and away from the ears. Feel the length and strength of your posture. And then before we end our practice, if you just gently blink your eyes a few times, we're just going to do something to innervate the brain. So you take your index finger and your thumb and your middle finger and you cross it like you're wishing for good luck. And then your thumb touches to your ring finger, and now you just move your pinky. And you just say to yourself, I'm calm, I am relaxed, I am focused, I am thinking a new thought. Everything I need to know will come to me at the perfect time. At this moment, I have nowhere to go and nothing to do except to connect to my inner self. And then I pause and sweep the hands. You can release the mudra. Inhale, lift up, look up. Bring down to yourself anything else that you need. And if you don't know what you need, just set your intention that whatever you need will come to you. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, and you bring your hands all the way up, and we seal the practice in Anjali Mudra. So one hand connects to the other, and we bring the hands right down through center so that north and south and east and west meet right at the heart, so that the mind and the heart work together. We can digest the things that no longer serve us so that we can bring ourselves to a place where we are home, because that is enough. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. Drink plenty of water, okay? Eat some protein, take a rest. Today's a good day to have a nice cup of tea and stay in. All right, see you again. You're welcome.